This is a long shot. Admins, please delete if inappropriate. We own a 2-bed unit in Willoughby. We love our location and suburb. Our girls go to Willoughby Public and Willoughby Girls High. We are looking for more space for the next few years. Ideally a 4-bed, but happy with a 3-bed. We are also building our home in the mountains. Financial advice is that we shouldn't rent. Just wondering if there's anyone here who's willing to downsize, and if they would consider a house swap. You live in ours for a few years and we live in yours. We continue to pay for ours. If anyone's interested, please DM me. No. Hello, Redditors of the internet. Noble Xenon here, and welcome to r/ChoosingBeggars part 68. Let's get started. So, we got ourselves an armchair spender for this next one. A mum of 10 leaves people shocked after spending more than £1,000 on Easter gifts. And of course, the armchair spender replies, what she should have done was bought them, then donated them to those who really need. Does she realize some children won't have even had an egg through no fault of their own? Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. While yes, donating is nice, it's her money. She can spend it however she wants, and she's spending it on her kids, so I see no problem here. For this next one, a local pub is looking for an event photographer for drinks and merchandise. The Abermain Hotel is seeking a hobby photographer who's wanting to expand their portfolio by helping us to take promotional photos for upcoming beer fest. What we need from you: take posed and natural photos of patrons having a fantastic time. Photograph exhibitors with their stalls and products. Take photos of the hotel staff while working, pouring beer, etc. Photograph merchandise in multiple forms. Any and all promotional photography ideas are welcome. Provide all photos to us, edited or unedited, we don't mind, watermarks recommended. What you will get from us: photo cred on all social media posts made using your photos, free entry to Beer Fest 22 including tasting tickets and merchandise, free lunch, and a fun day that won't really feel like work. Well, it's still work even though it doesn't feel like it. When? Sunday, May 1st from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. If this sounds like something you might be interested in, please get in touch. Or if you know a photographer who might be keen, please tag them below. Usually, photographers are keen on getting paid cash. This next one is looking for a mobile haircut for just $10. I'm just looking for someone to come to my house monthly and maintain my bangs, aka trim. Not looking to pay more than $10 since it's less than an inch of hair. And someone replies, unfortunately it's the same amount of work if you want 1 inch off or 5. I don't think $10 would even cover gas, especially not with how expensive gas is nowadays. You may be able to go into a salon for $10 for a bang trim only with no wash, dry, or style, but even that would be pushing it. I would watch some YouTube videos and learn how to do it yourself. Great way to do it for under $10 by the way. Keeping it respectful in response, I like that. This next one is not even asking for free labor, they're asking for someone to pay you to come and give us massages all weekend and camp outside. Are there any beautiful massage therapists available the last weekend of May who might be open to providing some mini massage pamper treatments? It would be a wonderful group of women in a retreat setting broken up over 2 days and nights. This would be an energetic exchange, in that your massage time will be in lieu of a wonderful weekend of nourishment, activities, and beautiful takeaways. You will need to be able to commute to and from the farm and have your own camping gear should you choose to stay the weekend. Meal packages available from Gold Plate Award-winning chef for those who would like to make a me treat of it themselves, or packages are negotiable depending on exchange value. Reach out if this sounds like your jam. Heart emoji. Well, this doesn't sound like my jam, so let's move on to this next one, who seems to have gotten things just a little bit backwards. Caught in my local Facebook marketplace. Short-term rental plus cat sitting May 30th to June 22nd. Here's your chance for an affordable escape at its most desirable time, sunny but not too hot. We will be traveling May 30th to June 22nd, looking for a trustworthy person / family / small group with references to stay in our home and take care of our 2 cats. Our place offers 1 king bedroom, 1 queen bedroom, 2 full bathrooms, a work-at-home office, big deck for dining and lounging, gas barbecue, above-ground pool, and a huge yard. Where is this beautiful location, you may be asking? A quiet residential neighborhood only about 5 minutes walk from all shops and services in this suburb. 20-minute drive to the beach, 5 minutes bike ride to a gorgeous creekside path. Dozens of wineries within a 20-minute drive. Golf, hiking, mountain biking, This place has got it all. What we are asking you for is you pay $1,000 for the 3-week stay to cover some of our costs of insurance, electricity, etc. And look after 2 young cats, feed on their existing schedule, bring them inside by dark, brush them daily, scoop the cat box, keep the house standing, clean the pool, and no worries about the yard/garden as we have built-in sprinklers, no smoking or vaping indoors. PM me for details and we will chat on the phone. So it's not just looking after the cats, you gotta look after the whole home too. And clean the pool. Yeah, that's gonna be a no deal from me. Alright, so someone won a TV from a raffle. I don't need it, so I'm selling it. It sold for $800, so a $150 discount. This is the link to the QR code on the TV box that provides further details about it. Alright, so it looks like they won something, they don't need it, so they're selling it at a discount. Fair enough. It's a pretty big TV too, 75 inches. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, then why not like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell? But of course, the people in the comments just have to say something. I don't understand why people win stuff then sell it. Why not donate it to ones who are in need? And someone replies, no one is in need of a 75-inch TV. Also, we live in a world where money is prioritized over everything. But there are plenty of Facebook pages that relate to Manhattan area for ones in need, specifically people who are starting from nothing or can't afford new things. It's just a nice gesture instead of something you won, not paid for. Yes, gesture. How dare they be lucky and win something? Wait, you won this but then selling it? Not cool. I agree. There are single parents out there that are going without that this would be a blessing for, but y'all want money for something you didn't even pay for. Right? At least sub this one out for one that's used and give that one away. Facts. I'm a single mom of 4 kids with 1 income, so I know what it's like to struggle. I'm so sorry. I was a single mom before. Aw man, if only I had a 75-inch TV, I wouldn't be struggling. They could very well be struggling themselves and need the cash and not the TV. You see, that's what these people don't know. Although it looks like they wrote 75-foot TV. That would be huge. And then of course a choosing beggar wants it for $50. Wow, y'all are toxic. Dude, forget these people and repost in a different group without the one in a raffle part. Exactly. It's amazing how people judge others. He won it, now it's his to do as he pleases. Like, why are we so judgmental as a society? It's truly sad. People are up in arms like if he's scalping or something. Yes, there are people in need, but I just need to chill. If you didn't need it, why buy a ticket? What was the profit of the raffle? I'm sure there were other prizes that were in the raffle. You see, people just have to think. But nah, that's too hard. Being mad is easier. And now we have a fantastic opportunity for a graphic designer job, paying $19.61 a month. Not an hour, a month. Graphic designing intern paid 3 months. In New Delhi, 1,500 rupees a month. We are looking for a creative graphic designer to create graphics with top-notch designing skills. You should have up-to-date knowledge of designs that speak visually. The design should have a huge impact on the consumer. You will have to work on various designs for the promotion of the brand. If your goal is to attract and inspire the audience, then we will like to meet you. Responsibilities. Document a design brief to update the client and the stakeholders. Develop a project implementation plan and the budget breakup. Use creativity to build new ideas and design concepts as per the client needs. Edit and adjust the design drafts with recommendations for final approval. Create the visual concept of pictures, art, and designs to reflect the desired theme and tone of the communications. Knowledge of font size and style to enhance the readability of text and images. Test the resolution of the graphics over various media and screen sizes. Build a healthy relationship with clients, designs, copywriters, and other team members. Assist the hiring manager and train the design team, even though you're an intern. If anything, you're the one who's supposed to be trained here. Coordinate with the sales team and the other designers to have deeper insights into client requirements. And here are those requirements. Proficient in Illustrator, Photoshop, computer-aided design, CAD, or InDesign training course will be preferred. Outstanding graphic design portfolio, highly creative and versatile with conceptual clarity, ability to perform manipulation and retouch of the images, knowledge about the latest trends in the market pertaining to the field of designing, hands-on experience in image editing tools and graphic design software, software like InDesign, Adobe Illustrator, etc. Willingness to accept feedback and make necessary changes in part of the design, ability to work under pressure and meet deadlines, excellent artistic ability and presentation ideas, strong oral and written communication skills, strong soft skills, exceptional attention to detail for accuracy, good time management abilities, and the incentives? A certificate on successful completion of internship, which just sounds like a piece of paper, letter of recommendation, flexible working hours, and a 1,500 rupee monthly stipend. The best performers will get a chance to be shortlisted for the permanent role with the company. Just the chance. We make no guarantees here. Duration of the internship is 3 months. Doesn't even sound like an internship. Sounds like a full-on job. This next one is trying really hard, but I can't figure out what the other person is getting here. Let's find out. We have a 30-year-old woman who works in a medical industry and is just 19 miles away. About me, looking for an activity partner. No dating, just for my home gym. Someone who can motivate me even though I work out often. Just someone who can come train me for free in my home gym weekly, daily. Is it weekly or is it daily? Someone who isn't gonna try to hook up with me. That is all, folks. Read the gym photo. Let me know. Nah, it just sounds like you're looking for a free personal trainer. I'm pretty sure that's not what Tinder's for, but moving on. And now a company reached out for contract video editing work, provided a Google Drive link filled with media that would take about 4 hours to complete. What do I respond with? You're invited to complete a virtual quote tryout. Hi, sorry for the late response, but what was the compensation rate for a tryout? Thanks. Hi. The tryout is considered your interview, therefore no compensation is offered. And Location Reese comments, I did one of these. The company then told me they lost all the edits people had submitted and wanted us to do it again. I offered them to just resend them my edit and they refused. They wanted a whole new edit of a different brief. These companies are losing the plot. Yeah, lost them. I'm sure they're out in the abyss and not in the hands of the company as free work. Then they have the audacity to ask for more. And now, because artists can survive on 100 euros for a whole year of drawing whatever you want from them, calling all furry artists, I'm looking for someone who is willing to do unlimited art for me, $100 for a year, and $200 for as long as I want. Note, I will not overload you with art. Max 2 pieces a week. I will never give you more than 6 a month. All art will be strictly personal art. $200 for as long as you want? That could mean a whole lifetime. And we got a very short story here. Less than minimum wage? That's way too much. Not very juicy or dramatic. Someone once told me I charge too much for babysitting. The average rate of babysitters in British Columbia is roughly minimum wage, $15 an hour. I charge $10 an hour. Literally less than the minimum wage. They said I should charge $8 an hour. I don't think they ever found a cheaper babysitter. Dude, you are underselling yourself here. Less than a minimum wage? If anything, you should be charging more, not less. And now OP wants someone who enjoys their craft and personally doesn't want to get paid for it. This may seem like an odd request, but I'm looking for a writer to help me with a project who's good with the details and piquing interest in the reader. An odd request is certainly an interesting way to put it, and so is that spelling of piquing. Must be open-minded, not easily offended, not afraid to write about sensitive subjects, and no judgment or political persuasions. If we agree to work together, this is not a paid gig. I'm looking for someone who enjoys their craft, and I will require an NDA. A little suspicious, not gonna lie. But why would a writer take up your offer when they can just work on their passion project? And now, organizers for a political fundraiser with $50 tickets ask for the photographer to donate their time for a couple hours. Need a photographer to donate their time on the 21st for a couple hours, starting at 5:30. And the comment, I'm assuming this is for the $50 a plate political fundraiser, $1,000 for special access on the same date listed. At the same listed, to benefit the person who recently voted to cut unemployment benefits from 26 weeks to 16. Maybe not the best look to ask for free labor. Well, of course the same politician who cut unemployment benefits would be the same one to ask for free labor. And now, pay me $700 a month to be my caretaker and handyman. Looking for caretaker/handy person and possible live-in tenant at 1R Airbnb rental in this place. Rent is $700 for share space only when I'm in town. I live in California. 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom upstairs with full kitchen. No children. The house is large and we have multiple Airbnbs in the building with separate entrances. The person can work off the rent. Rent is month to month. I will have camera in the place. No visitors and no overnight stay by anyone else. Background check will be performed. Email me here. Sure, I'll leave you an email saying your offer is absolutely ridiculous. This next one asks, choosing beggar or a scam? A friend of mine was approached at a Walmart last week by a woman with several children. The only English word she seemed to know was refugee, and she mimed asking my friend to buy the groceries in her cart. My friend agreed. On the way to the checkout line, the woman started throwing everything she could grab into the cart. The kids actually split up and came back with items, not just food. Clothes, toys, candy, even greeting cards. Basically anything they could get. Yeah, so clearly not just groceries then. My friend is the nicest person on earth, and so she bought it all anyway, even though it was way over her budget. Now she's angry and feels stupid for being taken advantage of. Damn, now I feel bad for your friend. They really try to take advantage of people's kindness, don't they? Is this an actual known scam or simply a very bold and choosy beggar? Honestly, it sounds like a scam here. This next one is just too good for the food bank, whilst begging for groceries. Hey there, I've been debating on if I should post this. It has come to the point where I have no other options. I'm reaching out for some help with groceries. Any form of help is appreciated. Yes, I'm aware of the food bank and such, so there is another option, you're saying? They offer a great service for those in need. Unfortunately, that food does not last long and also does not provide what my family needs as required by a nutritionist. We need high-protein foods, fruits and veggies. I would appreciate any form of help. I would also be willing to share more with anyone seeking to help, but would like to know more. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for even just reading this post. You're welcome, I guess? And by the way, not only did she not want to go to the food bank or any other community pantry or resources, but people even offered to go pick up food from there. Free delivery! But she still declined. Oh man, for this next one, it's fun to see them get this kind of attention once in a while. Influencer slammed for offering to, quote, help restaurant by eating free food. Jasmine, 20, from Australia, who has 36,000 followers, messaged a restaurant offering to help out the location by creating content in exchange for a free meal. Yes, to 36,000 followers and acting like she has millions. And who knows how many of those are actually real followers. Anyway, what if I'm hungry at 8:01? Room for rent, $250 per week plus utilities. Good size room, with own bathroom and access to kitchen between 7 and 8 p.m. Yes, you get access to the kitchen for 1 hour. That's it. Up to 2 guests allowed over Saturday between 1 p.m. and 9 p.m. provided they stay in your room. Non-smoker or drinker, no negative comments, thanks. No negative comments, but you are gonna get laughing reactions, thanks. And now, I want someone to be a driving instructor? Looking for private driving lessons. Hi, looked online to book some driving lessons. £35 an hour is just nuts. Thought maybe in Bristol can teach me privately at a more affordable price, free most evenings, would be great to be able to just practice. And someone comments, 35 quid an hour seems pretty normal. When I was learning yonks ago, it was 25 an hour, and that was a long time ago. Yonks. I don't know, seems like a pretty funny term to me. Are you looking for someone who isn't a driving instructor? I'm not sure what you're after. Yes, just someone who can sit in the car while I get my practice hours in would be fine too. So, you have an insured car at the moment? Or you need them to have a car too? I don't have anything, so ideally, they would drive to fish ponds with their car where I live, let me drive for a couple hours while they sit, and occasionally provide feedback and point out any mistakes I make, and then I pay them, even though you want it for free most evenings. That's what I thought. 1. Insurance for you would be extremely expensive as a learner. Adding as a named driver would be many hundreds a year in premium increases. 2. Fuel is ridiculous. ridiculously expensive. You tell me. An hour's driving in the city in a regular car will easily be 5 to 7 quid. In mine, it would be more like 15. 3. There's a huge legal risk because if it's proven you're paying for a quote lesson, then the driver will need liability insurance or their insurance will be void. This is a massive risk for the person doing you a favor if you were to end up writing yourself off into a ditch. Ending yourself and then your family pursue the driver for damages and they'd have a case. What you need is a driving instructor, because I can't see how a regular person can cover these bases for less than 35 quid an hour. It may well be more than that in insurance. Driving instructors make it work because they work multiple hours a day. If I were you, get 5 lessons with an instructor, then save some money for a car and insurance, which will be extortionate most likely, then go out with your mate. That's the cheapest way you'll learn. Just before you take the test, book a lesson with an instructor who can run you through the test-specific things you'll need to do. Wow, I don't even need to explain anything. This person right here kindly said everything that needs to be said, so we'll just move on. And now we have a certain individual over here who wants someone to write a full research paper from scratch for $5. Research writing. We are looking for a writer that is preferably native English speaker who would like to do qualitative/quantitative research on specific areas related to consumer behavior and marketing, business. In addition to research writing and content/copy editing, we require someone to study the material and present it for non-specialist readership. You have to be familiar with proper academic citations, APA, MLA, etc. The research should be unique. Plagiarized reports will not be tolerated, but for $5, it's likely what you're gonna get. We are very strict on deadlines and regular updates on progress. This is a long-term project, and we hope to build a long-term mutually beneficial relationships with contractors who value personal investment. Sounds like you're not willing to make much of an investment yourself. $5 for a long-term research writing project. For this next one, the toilet is in the closet. What? Oh shit, it is! Look at that! Hangers right over the toilet. Well, let's look at the post itself. I'm renting out the tiny house/meditation cottage on her property. You can use it for a dwelling if you like, or as a studio and art space. If using it as a place to lay your head, I'll be asking for $600. If you're going to be using it as a studio or art space, it'll be $400. We eventually want to make our property like a tiny village, in preparation for us building a real village. Crossroads Circle members get priority, but everybody else is welcome too. You would prefer to rent to individuals in our age group, and unfortunately it's situated in a space that won't be easily accessible if you have any physical disabilities. Ideally, whomever would be coming in would be somebody willing to help develop the property and make it prettier and more functional. Of course you have to help develop the property. If this wasn't Choosing Beggars enough, I'll also give you a little plot to grow stuff on. Also, it needs a paint job and you can paint it whatever color you want and I will help you. If not, I'll paint it when I get a chance, but as most of us know, I'm as busy as can be. And now the sense of entitlement is strong in this one, even with a significant portion of their expenses paid for by family. I will say, I'm slightly disappointed in the participants of my Honeymoon Wishes website. I have gone and attended many weddings and given cash. We really could use the help right now, as our flight and travel has already been paid for. So peeps, please help out. We are having a big party afterwards, and I want to invite all that participate. And now, a short story titled, I got commissioned art made, but it wasn't paid. I got commissioned to draw an anime character for someone's girlfriend. I finished the art. Took me about 3.5 hours to get it done. I drew it while I was supposed to be watching a movie with my family. I had a really short deadline, so I had to get it done that night. I got it done, showed the person they liked it, and said they would get the money soon, but they would need to get paid. I was annoyed, but it didn't show. I asked them a few more times and finally they said they got paid. They asked for the art and I said, can I have the money? I prefer cash. They said, oh, I didn't want to pay for it. I was rightfully pretty pissed and said, I spent more than 3 hours making this thing. You're saying you don't want to pay me? They said they didn't know they had to pay for it even though we had figured the price together, head and neck of a character from Girlfriend's favorite show, and we're both on board with the price. This is making money off art. People are clueless and it stops you from getting paid. And this is why you need the money up front, or at least a pretty sizable deposit, because who knows if they're looking to take advantage of you like this individual. And for this last one, I haven't done a giveaway on my Twitter in about 3 months, received this DM this morning. You're friggin' annoying. You seem like a nice guy. Just F off. Okay, maybe that was rude. I'm sorry. I just haven't seen you do a giveaway in a while, and I think more people can benefit from your generosity for this community. Your tweets are good and I'm glad you're growing, but I'd love to win a giveaway one of these days. Dude, you're not entitled to a giveaway. They can choose to give away as much as they want, or they can choose to not give away anything at all. Anyway, I'd like to thank all of my patrons, especially Nightcrawler, Spoonie the Rogue, Vengemins, Cattle and Cormetti, a jury of jubilantly juggling Jerrys, and Bacon Cat. You can join in a link below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. If you have something interesting to say, don't forget to comment. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. See you guys next time.